Today we ask, does solitary confinement help or hurt? How can we protect the guards from this type of vicious attack? Joining me now are Marc Bullaro, retired assistant deputy warden at Rikers Island and former adjunct professor at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York, who believes keeping solitary confinement is important, and Stanley Richards, deputy CEO of the Fortune Society, a nonprofit that promotes alternatives to prison. He believes it should be abolished. We don't typically do these sorts of debates, but on this issue, I felt it was important to hear from both sides. So, Marc, let me start with you. Lay out the argument. It sounds like the city council is going to pass this no solitary confinement. You know, people have said solitary confinement can be pretty brutal. What's the argument as to why you need it?
Well, thank you for having me, Dan. First of all, let me say that New York City Correction Department does not have solitary confinement. We have restrictive housing where we separate violent inmates from the general population. But having said that, we need confinement of inmates that are violent. That's the only way to keep other inmates and staff safe. And the city council is doing a disservice not only to correction officers, but to the inmates if they pass this bill. It has been shown by past history that restrictive housing and confinement makes the department more safe. In addition to that, Dan, the city council has caused numerous amounts of problems in the department because they have abdicated their authority over the jails. The New York State penal law grants officers the authority to use force for self-defense and defense of others. The New York State correction law authorizes the correction officers to keep control and order over the jails. And the New York State criminal procedure law grants peace officer status to correction officers, which authorizes them to enforce the law within their geographical area of employment.
Right, but I want to focus specifically on the impact of something like solitary confinement. So, Stanley Richards, what's your response?
My response is, look, we've had decades and decades of uses of solitary confinement, and it has not made our jails safer. Officers getting attacked, this officer that got attacked, that's horrific. And my prayers go out to him and his family and the department. People come to work trying to do their job. And what I've been saying and what we've been saying is that Rikers Island is a place that just permeates with hurt. And it's hurt people who are incarcerated, and it hurts officers and civilians who work there. And we need to take the lessons that we have learned over the decades of using the most punitive and restrictive models of dealing with violence in the jails, and we need to change that. And I think what the city council is saying, what we were saying at the Board of Corrections when we voted for reform in solitary confinement, is that we don't have to have a false choice where there is isolation is the only way of accountability, or we don't have any accountability. We say we can have accountability. When someone commits a violent infraction, what happened in this case, the person should be rearrested as he was. And we should be able to remove that person from general population and put that person into a housing area where we can start getting at the underlying causes of what generates the violence. And so we built out a model called risk management and accountability, where it allows that. It allows for immediate removal from a situation. It allows for due process.
Of limited time. Marc, just a quick response to that, and then Stanley, I'll give you one more chance. Marc, quick response.
Yeah, I think if you check the statistics, it'll show that ever since confinement has been used less, the violence has gone up. In the past 2 years, we've had hundreds of officers assaulted and more than 1,000 inmates slashed or stabbed because we have not used confinement the way we should. In 2008, we had 19 slashings and stabbings with 14,000 inmates in the system. This year, we're going toward 500. Last year, we went to 419 with 6,000 inmates. Right. So confinement and restrictive housing does work.
Stanley,
I don't think that's simply allowing the inmate to remain in general population is going to do.
Let me get a quick response from Stanley.
Marc is wrong. I think when you look at the use of solitary confinement, we had voted for RMAS a number of years ago. It has not been implemented. The department, because there's a waiver, the department can still use solitary confinement and restrictive housing to manage the population.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.